We were just at a very important scene, I think, with Popola and Devola, I think is the name, right? And what they went through, sort of, when it crashed. I did hit Alt F4 in the hopes that it wouldn't store my, like, where I was at the time the stream crashed, so we don't miss anything on stream. I don't know if we do. However, we're gonna see this in a second. At the same time, something else happened. Would you look at that? This came today in the mail. Good old 2B. Very nice. Actually looks very cool in the stands, I think. Also, lower accurate down here. Or down here. Lower accurate design. It was just 20 bucks, by the way, on eBay. 20 bucks. It's pretty good quality. Kinda crazy. So anyway, we're gonna put this good lady. Can't see it because... Can't see it right now because I have my desk elevated right now because I'm standing. But later when we sit down, actually we can put her behind it. I can't see shit. Anyway, all the lighting and stuff will be set up soon anyway, about 2 weeks-ish, I think. I'll get... There's no point, you can't see it. I'll get a ton of money back, so I'm gonna buy all the things for my stream. All the important things. And a lot more figurines and stuff, right? A lot more of that. So anyway, enough chit-chat. Let's see. We might actually be able to end the game today. Because from what I've seen, I was watching someone else, Lunatic Gaming, can check her out. She did play this game as well. I watched her playthrough of it.
What happened?
It's the barrier.
Popola!
No, don't! You can't do anything! The wall's got a self-closing
Enough!
algorithm!
Devola and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what!
But if you do that, your circuits will...
Devola! Right.
Devola!
I hope you don't regret this.
All right. This is where the stream crashed, I believe. Yeah, this records is covered for units Devola and Popola. We wish to open this data now. Yes. Oh, I have to wait 1 sec. Move you guys over. You can actually see what's happening. Or me, rather. Move me over. A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Buried in sand, we press forward 1 step at a time. We have nowhere else to go, after all. Because our models, the Devola and Popola models, are defective. Record. Transitions in the project's initial phase. When first we woke, there were still people. So humans existed still at the time. That's interesting. So I guess the humans made the Devola and Popola ladies. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order. Function as observers of Project Gestalt. Yeah, so this was still happening while humans were alive, right? So, like way back. Or the first androids designed by humans, basically. As observers, so we're only there to observe. This is the sole mission of the twin Devola and Popola models. Okay. It is the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. Okay. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. I can see that. And yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair. We shared destiny's burden as a pair. And because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Which, by the way, I mean, this game has been hinting at some Bible themes every now and then, which a lot of good games do, by the way. Go figure. But it's basically talking about, they're twins right here, so it could be family and siblings, but I think it's more eyed at, because it's just talk about pair, at man and woman and marriage. Because you share, like if you're in a good relationship with someone, you do share the burden as a pair, you share joy, but you also share all the bad things. So it's easier. You only have to carry 50% of it, right? And that does sweep hesitation away at some point. If, only if, you're in a good relationship. Which is not easy these days, I know. It will get better though. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands. All for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. That's biblical, like 101. Revelation, right? I mean, I guess the humans might have used some biblical themes. Or even if the AI trained on human texts would obviously see the greatness in the religious texts and the power within them. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers after all. Guide the replicants with our own hands. Ah, watch out. Devola staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry sis, guess I spaced out there for a bit. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's alright, Popola. Come on, we have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still, it'll be quick. Devola grunts and turns away. I take it as consent. Soon we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judging by Devola's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, Oh yeah, right, I have to choose actually. I check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired, replace the bandage and hope for the best. Nah, we do check. As expected, wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors as well as some tools. None of which is easy to find in the desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devola. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worries show. I make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials. True. But that's going to be a tall order considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize while insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. That's what's just called dignity, right? And manners. It's kind of funny in a way, such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sound echoing out across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. It's very poetic, man. Very poetic. Report regarding the increase in relapses. Oh. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devola's sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister, the replicants will hear. Pfft. They wouldn't understand even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devola crosses her legs and scowls. The black scrawl took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Black scrawl. Is it like a virus or something? Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump, just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay, I understand. It's all going wrong, you can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Just Out, I was over the moon with pride. But now my chest hurts just to think about it, if it were to fail. Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self and the black scroll started raging out of control. Sense of self and the black scroll. So this all both came at the same time? They gained self-consciousness, but also something killed them? Or is the black scroll basically due to their self-consciousness? I mean, it could be because these children machines killed themselves earlier due to fear, right? So if they gain self-consciousness and question their very existence in the universe, they might just end up killing themselves, right? That could happen. It moved fast, so fast, like a wind. Popola and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We talked to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world. But at night we just hold each other and share the horror of it all. Damn. That's kind of sad. But that's what a lot of, actually, vogue is just such a misused word these days. Awakened people feel, I think. They see all the pain in the world and can even see where things will be going, right? Maybe some clairvoyancy or whatnot. But they can't share it with anyone because they wouldn't understand it. They just have to take it upon their shoulders themselves. I'm glad you are with me, murmurs Popola. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? I doubt that humans would see that coming, but... Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? Well, that's usually pretty close. I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Androids pray? Or is it just wording? Even if we are of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devola and Popola models from another town. Oh! What did they do? The wind rubs my cheeks, the sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devola loses her balance every now and then, it gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again and we press on. Is your leg alright? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left. And yet she continues to smile, also I won't worry. This is what we all do. Hiding our true feelings and emotions, to not burden other people with it. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it. But then she smiled and all of that rage just drifted away. Ha! Goes to show, right? Wasn't there like a quote that says, a single smile can change 1,000 hearts, something like that? I don't know the exact quote, but... And it does work. I agree with that. It actually does work. To think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day I realized how she reminded me of the marches I'd seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Record of Project Gestalt's end. Our role as observers ended on the day Project Gestalt collapsed. All due to the actions of Devola and Popola models from another town. What did they do then? With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. So I don't know the pre-story of the other NieR games, but from what I've gathered so far, the Gestalt program was sort of the idea of mixing humans with AI. So the humans can proceed living in a dying Earth, pretty much, right? Is that sort of the idea of it? The Earth was about, like, as you can tell, it's all like sandy and dead. So it was about to die sometime soon, and it needed some way to survive. But it failed. It just out lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. Okay. Like an ark. And though success was as unlikely as finding a lost sand grain in the desert, we still had to attempt it. Of course. Obviously. We still had, yeah, you do. Try always. Against all odds. We were seeing androids, you see. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholden to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at the Devola and Popola models who'd snuffed out humanity. It started small, a few offhand remarks, the occasional glance. But even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. Now, I don't understand how this is their fault. It doesn't say what they did to fail the project. I thought they were just observers. But obviously they would become the target, and yeah, that's... At first we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Gestalt, after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, I see, the people who did, well, they look just like us. Also, it was this other couple of twins that did it, apparently, huh? So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn we endured. This actually also has a deep racial theme, which works the same thing, right? If you think about it. Because, doesn't matter if it's black or white, or if it's, in my case, for example, German, right? Pretty quickly seen as Nazi. Like, as being a German, as soon as you have some sort of nationalism, right? Even though it wasn't me or any of people my age who failed the world with that back in the days, but due to what happened, which was very evil, obviously, people are very quickly to put you in that drawer. It happens with other races as well, right? And you kind of accept it, right? Because there's no point in discussing it, really. You can really only just wait for time to heal that, so people just move on. I mean, you have to defend yourself, obviously, if they get crazy, but... Very interesting. Also, the music, man. Because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. I mean, if you share your data in a network with the other ones, maybe that could happen. I don't feel responsible for what happened in World War II at all. So maybe the metaphor doesn't quite fit. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution, but in one such town my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister Devola met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts. The resistance guys are also androids, right? Yeah, they are. Well, this was before YoRHa was created, I assume? Something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. Damn. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. It's okay, sis, there's nothing we can do. But it was too late, my emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. I mean, everyone can understand that, right? Which is also fine. You need to protect your loved ones. Devola and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop, it was going to happen again. And it wouldn't be coming from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. That is very deep, man. It cuts a lot of topics. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part. At least a little, anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are, and that Devola and Popola were who they are. Well, that's how I felt when I saw Devola being hurt. I wanted to shout at everyone. I wanted to scream. Yeah, this, again, as I said, in this case it's obviously different because they actually do look the same. But you could still pull the race card with this. Right? Like, I'm not my ancestors who did these things, right? You are not your ancestors who did other things in wars or whatnot. Or whatever happened in your country, right? but still on a global scale, you are seen that way to an extent. I mean, this is, I mentioned this earlier in another playthrough of this game, or not another playthrough, another episode of this. And this is a energy-saving mechanism of the brain that you have stereotypes. And by the way, often stereotypes are also true, because cultures have a specific direction they work on. But it doesn't mean that you are exactly the same as everyone from that culture. And there's, of course, I mean, the exception proves the rule, doesn't it? So there's many layers to this. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devola. And for her, there's only me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky. It stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold, Devola? I'm alright as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday. We just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert. A new camp. If you can just get there, I can finally fix Devola's lag. And yet I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing, don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse, it lashes at us without pause. This is our punishment. I reach out and... give her emotional comfort. The rain flows down her cheeks like tears. I reach over and gently wipe it away. She smiles but seems surprised. There's no point in doing that, you know, she whispers. But there is. Actually it is. Because I swore to myself that I would stay with her forever. As I said, it's emotional support. Because the body is dying anyway, right? So might as well just... Man, this is so sad. This is so sad. And the entire time while this is running, I'm thinking either of the relationship thing, but also of relationships, right? Marriage. I mean, these are siblings, basically, twins, right? But you can draw the same things for relationships as well. Because you do swear before God and your family and friends until death does us apart, right? Which is funny, because I am divorced, right? It wasn't my choice though, because she cheated. So I had to do that, because I have principles, unlike most people. But this was what I thought when I was swearing that oath. I said, stay with her forever. With that one exception. Which she also knew, by the way. But, and I was living that every day. I did not even entertain being with someone else until that happened. Now, by no means was I the best husband or whatnot, but I tried to be emotionally there as much as I could, but it wasn't enough, apparently. Apparently, it was not enough. And she seems to be much more receptive to that, which is, you should always do this. You should always give emotional support to your spouse as much as possible. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned. The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race. What area? What area did they fail to manage? Due to the discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from future Android production designs. I see. Following the incident, Devola and Popola models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt. Oh. Well, that's very evil, isn't it? Isn't that like super evil? To give these constant generation of feelings of guilt? I mean, I guess there's lots of humans that do that as well, right? That's hitting on a bunch of themes. When people cannot let go of the guilt within them for whatever they did. Or even take the guilt upon them for something they didn't do, which is basically the story, right? For example, if, I don't know, a child died, your child died, for example, for whatever reason, and you guilt trip yourself into that it's your fault, even though it objectively wasn't. I can see many parents doing that. So they're basically living through the same thing there, huh?
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devola and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Yeah, wait, it says saving
Query:
possible. Oh.
why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis: entrance is a trap.
Probably is. We want to save anyway. Tanakis, welcome back. I have to... Where's my mouse? There we go. Have to move ourselves up again. Yep. Somewhere around here, I think. It was. I just watched your God of War video. Well said. Yeah, thank you. That needed to be said, man. That really needed to be said. This guy. And again, I'm not trashing him for what he said there, because it's not his fault he's in that position at all. But it's a big issue in our society. I don't think that there's a toxic masculinity problem at all. I think it's a man-children problem. The men are not growing up. And I don't mean that they have to stop playing video games like some feminists will tell them. I think they have to face their darkest side and integrate it. Basically their shadow. Which is something you would have if there would be some rite of passage in our society. To some extent, whatever it is. But there isn't. You basically have a lot of guys that can just turn 35 without ever having done anything of worth in their life. And that is kind of sad that this is even possible, right? If you think about it. One sec. And then we proceed to tower. Anyway, since the stream crashed yesterday, I hope, I know the stream, my ISP decided to cuck me. I hope it works better today. Seems like.
I don't care. I just have to kill them all.
What the hell is this place? Man, I like games that have such designs for levels, right? Because I understand the whole realism thing these days. I get it. I like a game that looks very realistic. Pretty cool, of course. But much like Clear Obscure had, for example, you can also just have games that completely are sprung out of your creativity without any need for realism. But this sprung out of Earth's ground, right? This entire tower. They didn't say who made it, right? We don't know, do we?
Corrupted YoRHa units.
Oh, hello. That's a cool design though. Nice. There's a box. What's in the box? Oh! Report 9. Oh, there's more reports, huh? Let's read this. It's in the Intel, I believe. Archives. There we go. Hey, what's this? Where did I get this from? It's a dog, Mummy. I've been born. Mummy, where are you? What should I do? Tell me what to do, Mummy, please. I'll try my best. Please don't leave me alone. I'm so lonely. Oh, that's before they killed themselves, right? Oh, feels bad. Feels very bad. I mean, anyone who has kids themselves knows exactly how this operates. Your newborn just needs you the entire time. But it's also a great feeling, though. So, wait, what's this? A stunningly beautiful piece of architecture, Schwanstein Castle. Actually, it's Schwanstein. It's a German castle. I've never been there, funnily enough, even though it's just like only 2 hours. One of the most beautiful castles ever constructed. But I've just never been there. Oh, what? Though it was initially used as a fortress during the Lord's conflict against the Church, Schwanstein Castle became a dwelling for the royal family and other nobles after flames of war faded. The literally loving third lord of the castle, Leonard III, constructed a library that boasted the largest collection of books in the nation. The room remains one of the castle's most beloved features to this very day. Whoa, damn, why did I miss 4 to 9? Did we even read this? Okay. More reading, but it's fine. The proliferation of the white chlorination syndrome that emerged in 2003, alongside the appearance of the giant and dragon, has continued unabated. And outbreaks are now being observed on a global scale. Despite being researched in laboratories across the world, not only have there been no breakthroughs in the development of a vaccine to prevent infection, which doesn't work, we know that, we have yet to ascertain how it even spreads. Wait, how do I... there we go. However, many technological breakthroughs have been made as a result of research conducted on the Mhz particle and was discovered at the same time. We are confident that the technology it enables the separation of the soul from the body and the independent preservation of both will the final defense against the unprecedented threat to humanity we now face. While the project has passed from preparation to the main implementation phase, we have given it the official name Project Start. I did read this already on another episode, I just realized. Basically, so there was a virus that was threatening humanity, and they tried to separate the soul from the body with that Project Gestalt. And they had androids to help with this, basically. In 2003. Interesting, because they only would have needed to read this book, Between Death and Life. Or these ones. I mean, these are pretty thick, right? Convoluted Universe is 5 books, by the way. I'm still only at 3. But they teach you exactly that you can't separate the soul from the body without the body dying. It doesn't work. And there's a reason for that as well. Because your existence on this planet in this body is intentional for your soul to experience. The body has no use other than for that. It's exactly designed that way. If your soul leaves your body, then the body deceases. There's no such thing as just bodies existing. There's always a soul in any body, right? It has to. It's actually, I should, to be entirely correct, it's only a splinter of your soul in any given body at the time. Your soul is much bigger than just what you're experiencing in this little lifetime you have over here. Alright. Protests in opposition to the spiritual preservation method that was disclosed as level 1 information related to Project Gestalt have sprung up in all areas. The committee continues to receive formal complaints from our research team regarding a collection of biased data as a result of the Gestalt process being conducted on the sick and elderly. Number of civilians having undergone the Gestalt process remains at 4. So they managed to... How would they do this though? How would they even remove the soul from the body? And apparently 4 people managed that. A public relations department will be established in order to better control... Okay. Basic technology of the replicant system is expected to be complete by the end of August 2025. Oh! Interesting, we're playing this game right now, huh? See when this came about. August 23, 2025. Nice. Received a report from the laboratory indicating that the basic technology of the replicant system is expected to be complete by the end of August. So it should be done now, right? Verifications of its safety along with clinical trials will be conducted from September through November. Oh damn. 3 years later. The discovery and development of the original has contributed greatly to the stabilization of Project Gestalt. Long-term management of the original will be handled by the Hamelin organization. As per the management mentioned above, all authority regarding the cryogenic plans for the relapsed YoRHa is to be transferred to the Hamelin organization. Wasn't YoRHa a biblical figure? With J though, not with Y. Jonah. Who's the original? Also, is YoRHa gonna turn into YoRHa? Is that how this works? Yeah, we did read through this, didn't we? Yeah. Alright, interesting. Moldavit. These units are pretty shitty though.
Thank you for choosing Tower System Services.
Nice.
We're so pleased you've chosen to visit the tower today. Don't forget about the special prize for the guest who unlocks the last subunit in the room just ahead. You're going to love it.
Unlocks the last what? The what now?
Kill you.
Ow. Last subunit, was that what she said? Uh-oh. Oh god. No, god, no. No, 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 no. Not good.
2B models? I'm glad I got to see you here. I truly am.
Oh, damn.
I'll tear you apart. Every last one of you!
Why I still want to know why we use the blindfold at all. Missed him, feels bad. So we gotta kill a bunch of 2 beats. Not cool. Ow. I'm basically just countering everything.
To me! Don't worry, I'm going to kill you now!
Ow. Holy damage. Ow. It's kind of a tough fight, I'll be honest. It's a lot of 2Bs. I mean, killed a lot of them already. All right.
Alert. Enemies detected.
Uh-oh.
Still a few stragglers, huh?
What do you mean? There's a lot of 2Bs. Oh. Oh, damn. All right. What the hell is even going on? What is even happening?
Alert. The structure known as the tower has opened its gate.
Let's check it out.
All right. We're hot lady again. Oh, whoop. Yeah, I'm coming. Relax. What was this? Oh,
A2, right? We went ahead and opened the tower.
thank you.
9S is already inside.
Hey, you don't look too good, do you?
I see. A2, we
Oh, okay.
9S. I see.
Yeah, okay.
Say, did we manage to help?
You did.
You did.
Okay.
9.
I see.
I see.
It did help. You did well. Thank you. Oh, this is like a elevator, huh? Kind of thing. I see. Investigate the tower. Yeah, I'm working on it. We start at the same spot as 9S does? Did? Looks like it.
This is a YoRHa corpse.
Hypothesis. The corpse is likely a result of YoRHa Unit 9S's advance through the area.
Correct.
Let's go.
Yeah, we still have to talk this out, by the way. With 9S. And A2, what happened and why it happened, etc. You know? Wait, shouldn't he be in here?
What's the purpose of this structure?
Unknown. Proposal. Gather additional data.
Someday I need to teach you how to be helpful.
Yeah. That isn't exactly useful. Oh, we already moved on, huh? Oh, I can save. Let's do this then. Investigate the tower, alright. What kind of styles are these? Just prone to dying here. Is that a library? Oh, it is. As I said.
What's up with this place?
Hypothesis. It is a representation of a library.
What's that?
A library is a data
Oh.
storage facility constructed by past human civilizations.
She doesn't know, huh? Lots of meteorites. Yeah, they wouldn't know what the library is. True. I can't go up this ladder, huh? Feels bad.
I suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to YoRHa Unit
Oh,
A2.
we can hack now.
Peachy.
Ha! Interesting. Oh god. Wait. I can't get to this guy though. Yeah, I can. Interesting. Oh, never mind. Just have to go all the way around. Alright, that's nice. Peachy. Library index. Atom unit storage record. Eve unit storage record. YoRHa communications interception record. YoRHa server record. Human server record. Establishment record. Human heritage preservation record. Tower system summary. Tower subsystem summary. Special units creation record. Plant species preservation record. Animal species. Oh, it's an index of the library. I see. Okay.
This tower looks like a data gathering system for the machines.
Oh. I see. I mean, it was a data gathering system for humans. What the hell is this? Oh, what? There's 2B over there. And the other lady is, I guess, A2. There is Operator, I think. Who are these guys? Oh, that's Adam and Eve over there, right? Yeah. And there's the god figures, the baby king. There is Simone, one of these huge angels guy. The big brother man. And that huge... Okay, it's basically just all the enemies and... also the YoRHa units. Figurines of them. Can't blame him, right? But so... That's interesting. I wonder if someone is orchestrating all this in the background. But then why would they, right? I mean, this tower could just be fabricated, right? Oh God. What do you even have to remove? To open this thing up. All of them? Oh, maybe these ones? Ah, there we go. Okay. Nice trick, though. Some records. Outline. Predicted human server infiltration route release. Dummy protection installation map. Some blocks. Genetic storage warehouse location information. That's not very helpful.
These records are from the human server on the moon. The machines hacked that deep into the system, huh?
What does it mean? Oh, it's these big blocks, huh? They're nicely hidden, though. Somewhat. That's a new way of hacking. Class 1 patient YoRHa. Oh yeah, we learned about this earlier. Chest x-ray, no abnormalities. Heart echo, no. Continuing chronic renal failure. Convulsive seizures in the diaphragm. No vomiting. 1 milligram luciferase. Preservation plan. The patient's condition makes further treatment impossible. A report will be submitted to the management committee detailing courses of action in the event of the patient's death. Focusing primarily on how that information is to be manipulated with respect to the original. As backup in the event of a sudden worsening in the patient's condition, she is to be assigned 5 additional doctors. Who is the original? I wonder.
Some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless. There's too many of them. Huh?
Oh.
What's that?
Wait, so... Let me save first before I do something I can't undo. Oh, I can't go there. I see, that's... okay. Good.
Operational summary of model number 2 in Project YoRHa.
Oh!
This data.
Oh god. Boss fight, huh? Just when it was getting interesting. Oh, we don't have to fight him, huh? It seems. Oh, what happened to your arm, buddy? Oh. Well. Oh, it collapsed, huh? The fuck? Really, that works? Well, interesting.
I can't stop. I have to keep fighting.
Alert.
Alert. Virus detected in locomotion region. High probability that infection source is transplanted parts from corrupted units.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Proposal. Hack into self and eliminate virus.
On it.
Hack yourself, that's fine. Oh, these are all corrupted, I see, okay.
Virus eliminated.
Nice.
95% of functionality restored.
Why only 95 though? What even is happening? Oh, the light at the end of the tunnel, huh? Kinda. Oh, people died here. Gabe. So I assume it's a boss fight? Come in. Oh, we don't have all blindfolds anymore. Yeah, I still was wondering why they put them up anyway, all the time.
YoRHa Unit 9S.
Who are you?
YoRHa Unit 9S.
We saw them earlier in the B ending.
To the tower.
Yeah, welcome.
To the tower.
You bastards!
Because you made it this far, we have a special announcement just for you.
Uh-oh.
We'll reveal it once you destroy all the machine life forms here.
Uh-oh. Yeah, right. What's the rest? There you go. Ah, stupid. Stupid. Oh yeah, I never got to the level 4 weapons upgrade guy. That's odd. When's this about to happen? I wonder. Oh, it's these guys again. I mean, one question still remains, in my mind anyway. Who is controlling these machines? Was Adam and Eve outdated? Or are they acting on their own behalf now somehow? Or what? Oh, really? You don't have to say everything twice. What would that be? Top secret YoRHa disposal. Okay.
This is Project YoRHa. That means all of us. To be...
Now you know everything. Do you still wish to fight?
I gotta read, I guess?
We are conceptual human personalities created within the machine network.
Conceptual
We
human.
cannot be destroyed. YoRHa Unit 9S. Your attack is meaningless. Existence is meaningless.
Rude, but okay.
Shut up!
I want to read it. Yeah, we've been through this. What was this? Operation of model number 2 in the YoRHa project. After the first descent of the YoRHa prototypes, Attacker 2, A2. Oh, that's our lady. Was the sole unit to return alive, despite mediocre results during her simulations. Upon analysis of her stored personality data, it was discovered she possesses excellent analytical and decision-making skills in extreme circumstances. As reported separately, we will install this personality data in the new lot of E models and use them for the security protection of this project. So the E models are the better A models, basically, yeah? A2 to B. I don't understand the nomenclature of these numbers, but whatever. Alright, this is apparently the interesting part. The following materials document the final stages of the YoRHa project. All this information is classified as level SS, meaning that it must not be disclosed. Yeah, okay. Disposal of YoRHa. The back door of the bunker has been set to open once the time approaches to switch to new models when enough combat data has been collected. The bunker will be disposed of by having it deliberately attacked by deliberately attacked by machines. At this time, all materials regarding the YoRHa project, including this document, will be lost, and falsification of the information that mankind still resides on the moon will be complete. Yeah, so 9S knew of that backdoor, right? And this is how he came into the bunker before it got destroyed. So what they're saying is this was all orchestrated. YoRHa was only there to gather combat data and basically learn how to improve androids. That's what this is saying, right? At this time, all materials regarding the YoRHa project, including this document, will be lost, and falsification of the information that mankind still resides in the moon will be complete. What does that mean? Falsification of the information. That's a double negative kind of thing, isn't it? Okay. So apparently there is someone, something, some sort of AI. Maybe. That created the whole project. So this is what they're saying. We don't know if it's true, right? But they're saying this all has been orchestrated intentionally with the machines and the androids just to get more intel and make them better. Is this a hint at evolution at all costs? Basically. Is this heaven? Or hell?
Keep them coming.
Oh.
I'll destroy them all. All of them. And this tower!
It only does 50% damage? What the hell? Ow. I gotta work with hacking here. That's way more. That's like a lot of them still, you know? Wait, how did that hit me? Exactly. How exactly did that work? Oh, there's more, huh? They just keep on coming. Hacking still seems to be the most effective against these, so... Oh! We're going with this. Ah! Holy! Retro Hamster, welcome back! I'm close to the end. Yeah, I figured it out already that this is somewhat close to the end. Or one of the endings, I guess. And apparently it's all just been a lie, right? But I don't know if I trust this fully yet. Ow. Holy... Uh-oh, mistakes made. Oh yeah, these bombs, they're very useful. Oh, can we just fly this thing? What a coincidence. And I don't know why still Twitch chat isn't showing on stream. I don't know why. I don't know. I just don't know. It should, but it doesn't. Right, where are we even going? So A2 was already advanced in her operational system. That's what this thing was saying, right? Oh no, I have to fight this asshole. I was hoping I don't have to. Koroshi! Whatever that means. Oh wait, I can hack now as well, right?
Who are they?
That's what I think. Ow. Maybe not. Oh yeah, wait, it was destroying the feed, right? Wasn't how this worked? Yeah. Man, this guy, this does no damage, what the hell? No, attack this one. Well, I guess it doesn't do anything. Where are you going, bitch? Actually, can I go up? Oh, you left. Alright then. Alright. Sure, man. Just... What else have you been playing? Nothing! What do you mean? Just this game. But, ending-wise, I think we have A, G, K, M. No, A, B, G, K, M, I think. I thought I just finished Neon White. What is that? What is Neon White? One thing YouTube still has to improve, man, is the delay delay on stream. Like, Twitch is so much faster with chat than YouTube. It's crazy. Oh, we have to hack again, huh?
Damn it!
Alert. Enemy hacking detected.
Why do I have a boss assault?
Retreat immediately.
Nah. Nah, bro. What do I... Okay. Interesting. We're actually finally properly in the hacking space. It's like a FPS parkour game. Interesting. And story-wise, what does it cover? Oh, it's YouTube.
Are you?
Good to see you again, number 2. Or should we call you A2 now? This does bring back memories.
It does.
Though to concepts like us, time has little meaning. Still, when we wiped out your forces, it made quite the impression on us. You're attacker model number 2. An experimental disposable group created as a test lab for Project YoRHa.
I see. Well, I can't really kill them, can I? Ow. Like Mirror's Edge on Ghost Runner. I see. Oh, I see. Okay. I have never played Mirror's Edge, by the way. Just never. Obstinate. You did, yeah.
Damn it!
But I can try, you know. Well, that's a lot of them. I must say that. Uh-oh. But why can we not kill them? Just because they're in the network and basically just can regenerate at any time? Is that how this works? I think I'm doing pretty fine though. For now anyway.
Proposal.
What now?
Utilize the enemy's logical learning function to formulate a weakness.
I don't know what that means!
This pod has serious concerns about Unit A2's cognitive abilities.
Shut up and explain it already!
Safe strategy would interrupt the enemy's logic circuits, causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
Huh?
Striking at the logic circuit requires a certain number of enemies to remain extant for a certain period
Oh, I
of
see.
time.
Oh, what the hell?
So I don't kill him. Okay.
Consciousness data saturation rate 30%.
Oh, I see. That's the idea, huh? I just have to dodge these things then, I guess.
It's also very amusing.
These pods are insanely powerful. Pretty good AI, actually.
Consciousness data saturation rate 60%.
It's also very amusing.
The androids the human race left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. The
I see.
platforms the aliens left behind acted as if they wanted to be human.
Yeah.
We resemble each other so, but we are networked, and thus we are superior to you.
Hypothesis. The enemy's defensive system is prompting an evolution of its logic.
Foolish androids. Why do you resist? All things end with accepting death, do they not?
Kinda. Ow. Ow. Oh, hello.
Consciousness data saturation rate 90%.
We are one, and yet we are many.
Of course.
We are finite, and yet we are infinite. We are the embodiment of the perfect.
Why are you finite?
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life.
I see it. The light. We move on. Forward. To the future.
Consciousness data saturation rate 100%. Hypothesis. The enemy's consciousness has begun to fracture.
Alright. Good. Uh-oh.
We need more evolutionary pressure. If we allow this android to continue living, we can create even more hardship for ourselves. Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity for our kind to evolve even further. We disagree. This android is dangerous. It must be destroyed immediately.
So many enemy girls.
Those who
True.
doubt our victory are enemies.
Uh-oh. It's fighting itself
Do
now.
you truly think you can win?
That smile is very creepy.
Analysis. The saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict with each other.
They're acting like humans.
I was gonna say, this is exactly how we operate, don't we? Which is, of course, the idea of the game. As it is. But this is like a third party in this entire thing, because he said androids wanted or were made in the image of humans. Machines wanted to be like humans, even though they came from the androids. So this must be a third party? A third AI thingy somehow? Can you guys get your shit together? I'm gonna help you a little bit, yeah, right? Like, what is this dancing around? Interesting. You're some guy who's gone to hell and you get a chance at going to heaven by doing parkour missions in a competition against other neons. That's interesting. Interesting story. Oh, not this asshole again. Koroshi!
Is this thing seriously still kicking?
Speculation. It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
Why do you not attack the arm as I tell you to? I hate this so much. I guess we can't destroy it, huh? Oh, I can't destroy the arm. Feels bad. What does it mean?
This is messed up.
How is this thing going on about?
Analysis. It appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
Why can't I destroy the arms as I could usually do? That's kind of weird. Also, what are these things, by the way? Are just randomly here as well? This is the part where I wish I could hack. I jumped right into that. I mean, I still have 75 recoveries remaining. I think we're good. Okay, so attacking this is nothing. Alright, we have to hit him in the face. Where are these bitches coming from, by the way? So yeah, I'm still, but what just happened there in that fight, oh not in the fight, when the consciousness was basically fighting itself, there was a nice hint actually, because as soon as it wasn't two people who were just on the same page, as soon as it was many, there was of course many opinions, and ultimately two very differing opinions on what to do, which is exactly how humans operate, and then they ended up fighting each other to death. Because everyone thought their opinion is the correct one. It's very interesting. I mean, this is exactly... I mean, this is what this game does, right? It uses androids and these machines to hint at human behavior. Like, it's all a metaphor. This entire game is pretty much a metaphor. It's very well made, actually. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say that this is a bad thing humans do there. I mean, of course, killing each other. True, the game is a metaphor for Twitter. That is very accurate. I believed you with the lie in caps, huh? Nice. Believed you. We cannot just do this. Become a god. Oh, yeah, but obviously killing over opinions is bad, right? As we've discovered quite recently with Charlie Kirk's assassination. That's not something you should do. Obviously, right? It's crazy that you have to say this these days, but that's what it is. But... wait, what is happening? Oh, you have this thing, right? I forgot. Okay, never mind. Know what's happening. But the multiple opinions thingy with different opinions and different ways to go about things, that is actually a good thing, I would say. Ow. Man, I'm getting erected out here. That was bad. I didn't hit anyone. I like the counter attack a lot. Much better than Nine's counter attack. Oh, what? What the shit? The fuck's going on? I can't even see most of what's happening. I mean, A2 is really shredding at this point. It's kind of nice. Oh, it's this guy. The spider guy. But this also answers my question from earlier. Who the hell is even controlling these machines? This is his third party, I assume. I don't know yet who it is exactly, these anime girls. As you rightly said. In the red dresses. What their plan is, I'm not exactly sure. But actually interesting also he mentioned evolution, which is achieved by force. He's very correct in saying that. Because people try to avoid... Damn, why does this hurt me? And I destroyed all these things. The fuck?
What is precious? Lost. Destroyed. So we destroy you too.
Lost what is precious? What is precious to you?
What's all this junk?
Speculation. It is a resource of some kind.
Used to make what?
Unknown.
Oh, it was just a speculation, you know, so... Can't really blame him. Yeah, that's how evolution works, right? Through pressure and through the pain you have to go through, you become stronger. That's literally just the gym. Evolution of your muscles is just putting them against stress, resistance, then they become stronger. And the same is true for your mind or humans in general. So they got the evolution thing right there, the AI. And too many are avoiding pressure these days to evolve. It's actually very fitting to the video I published earlier today. It was literally about exactly that. That guy who was still... a man-child basically, because he was avoiding dealing with his darker self. Oh damn, it's a lot of you assholes. Okay. Now you do some real damage to them. I mean, they're just standing there for some reason. I don't know what that is all about. Is this supposed to do something? Oh, someone's shooting. Oh, they just come back, huh? Oh, I'm supposed to fight them like this, I see. With these cans in the background. Wait, why does this pull me all the way back? Wait, I did? At least I thought I did. Dodge that, apparently not. Alright. Wait, where did all you come from again? What the hell is going on? I don't know what exactly is happening. Well, you can't even hit me from there. Oh, he's back. Was just taking a break, huh? All right, more of this. Can I not stay in this thing? There we go. Wait, why did he gain life again?
The stars stay aside. Dedicate. Now we are machines.
Is he singing an actual song now?
Machines. You are androids. You are androids. Usual enemies. Known to fight. Why do you live?
Doomed to fight, I see.
We exist. I see. Light. The light. We will soar through the sky.
Yeah, doomed to fight. It's basically, yeah, I mean, we were pretty much orchestrated to fight each other, by the looks of it, against our own will, right? All right. Oh, we're here again. So this is both happening at the same time, or what? Oh yeah, this is 9S. I keep forgetting. I only just realized that we're switching between both characters. 9S has the flying unit. I forgot about this entirely. Nice. Classic. So are we fighting two at the same time, or is this the same one in a different time frame, dimension thing? Oh, missiles are not ready yet. Feels bad. Okay, this is getting a little bit out of hand. How many times this happens? Let's kill this guy. There you go. Ow. Where is he? Down here. Come back up, bitch. Fight me. Oh, there we are. Okay. Alright, I guess this is how we do it, huh? Shouldn't have killed him already? Oh, what is this? I feel like he should already be dead. I don't know. Oh, yeah, he's almost dead. What the fuck? Alright. Almost. Oh yeah, so there's two of them, I see. We're in the same team. Oh god, of course. Wait, can I control both or what? Oh no, never mind. Koshi and Roshi. Oh, I didn't realize these were different names earlier. Wait, it's somehow moving me over while I do damage. That's useful. Can I destroy its feet this time? Ow! I almost died there. What the hell? Wait, what are these things? Oh, they blow up. What the? Wait, why am I switching to... Anyway, let me hack this. Shit. That worked. I did some good damage. Why in this very moment? Why did it switch in that moment? I couldn't even dodge that. It's stupid. That was rude because I could not do anything about that. Yeah, but now I don't have my thingies, do I? I do. Okay, never mind. So you can actually fight it again. I see. But I have to anticipate that it at some moment just switches. Yeah, that's crazy. I actually did hit dodge, it just didn't work. Alright. At least we keep our plug-in chips. Otherwise it would suck. Why does the dodge not work, actually? I did hit dodge and move backwards, it just didn't do anything. Great. Great. Alright. I did a different attack this time, somehow. Not... Okay, so it has a range where this still hurts. I see how it is. Interesting enemy. Crazy boss. Indeed it is. Miss me, bitch. What happened? Oh yeah. I did a lot of damage. Holy. Problem is I can't really lose these hacks. Oh! Wow, that was close. Holy mother of Jesus. Damn, I run away in time. You see, now it's doing it again, switching to her when he's doing this thing. Not cool. I can attack while he's glowing, huh? There we go. I thought I hit it. Oh, I dodged it, brother. Guess I didn't. I just hit dodge. Fuck me. So the problem is I have the auto heal on, right? So I'm just very used that it automatically heals whenever I get low, but it does so much damage, it just kills me before it can heal me. It's a problem. It's actually kind of doable if I wouldn't fuck up that badly all the time. Oh, what the hell is new? Ah, fucked it up again. Nope, we survived this time. So I have to use these myself, which is very annoying. Koroshi. Come on, 9S. How about do some damage? Fuck. I can't fail these, man. I really can't. Don't hack these ones. Oh, God. Well, hack the small ones. Who cares about them, man? This is some bullshit. There we go. That bomb would have been useful, actually, to hit. Why am I so bad at hacking all of a sudden? What's going on there? Oh god, that was so dumb. What the hell? There we go. That was unnecessarily complicated. Ow, what the? Holy, this guy's exploding. Look at him. Don't do this again to me. That was so close. I hate when I spawn with A2 in the boss's energy field. That's very annoying. He actually did take less damage than I thought he would. That's odd. But okay. I like this bug a lot, where it pulls me in circles so it can actually hurt me while I still hit it. Which is, I think, not intentional. I would argue. This is so dumb. What is this? Why are these moving? What the? was tough. But we got it. I hate these firewalls so much. Because I keep running in them. Not this time. Oh, nice. Oh, it's shooting out the bombs. Okay. Oh, God. Well, 9S was eating it all up. That's good. What's this? Oh, rockets. That's not good, is it? I just realized it's black and white, this thing. Wait, what happened? Oh, we switched again. Ah, I hate this. Man, it's being useless. Yeah, mostly. It's just standing around. Could you hack him, please? There we go. Why did it not work? No, I hate this one. Fuck! Shit! A2 is also just standing around now. Why is the AI so useless? I thought this was a game about AI. They're all useless. Oh god, this is literally impossible. Especially in the time frame. How do I... Okay, that's interesting. I've done this before though. It depends a lot on your luck, which kind of hacking you get, isn't it? I mean, usually you have enough time, but still. Wait, why did it switch me again? Last second. Damn, how many are you spawning in here? Is it really over though? Like this time for real? Why did I be using this pod attack earlier? Alright, can we talk about things now for a second?
This tower is a
Tiny
giant
ass laser.
cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something,
Oh.
all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
Ah, he's crazy now.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And YoRHa was created to perpetuate the lie.
Yep.
But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
Damn.
9S. We...
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover.
Wait, what?
The official designation
Oh.
is 2E.
So she was the E-type.
Number 2 type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute YoRHa units.
Oh, that's why she could do that. I see.
But you knew that, right, Nines?
I don't think he did.
Shut up! Shut up! What do you know?
Oh God.
You don't know anything at all about us!
Oh God.
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
Uh-oh. Wait, who am I playing though? Oh, I can choose that. I see. Okay. Please make a choice. Well, it's actually pretty simple. Honestly. A2 is the correct one here because 9S is just being irrationally triggered. I understand his position, of course, because, I mean, that must suck to learn that you were just created to be killed, designed to be killed, as he said. There's also, it was just by dropping here a very important lore piece by A2 there, that 2B is actually 2E, and she was designed to keep killing 9S, or like any sort of YoRHa units, but she was basically just being tired of killing him over and over again. Now it all makes sense from the beginning. I was wondering if we could have some intel into why she was clenching her fist the first time when he lost his memories, right, because she killed him, and crying so much over killing him. Because honestly, I didn't feel anything the first time I see that she had to kill him, like in ending A. Because I didn't have any backstory why she would feel like that about this. And why she was so hellbent on not using emotions. But of course, she basically has killed him, I don't know, like 1,000 times or something, over and over again. So any sort of getting to know him kind of sucked. It's pretty much the same story we had with Expedition 33, with Verso, who had to see through all these expeditions getting killed over 60 years, over and over again, right? So he didn't want to make friends with them because he just knew they would all die. And it's the same thing that happened to B, basically. So again, I understand his position. 9S's 9's position, I understand it. It sucks. Also interesting, something that just came to my mind. Because he wanted to be to call him 9s, right? Instead of 9S, 9s. And she refused because obviously she didn't want to get too close to him because it would be more painful. But she still did it at some point, right? She tried with 9Z, which is very funny, actually. So, regardless of the pain it would eventually bring her, she still gave into the emotions of connection and friendship. That's very interesting, actually. Very, very interesting. But 2E is dead now, right? And again, 2B was basically the successor to A2 over here, right? Because they took... A2 was the only one to survive that initial thing. And they took her combat data and her skills, basically, and made a better model out of it. Which was then 2B. Which turned... No, it was 2E then. But why did they use the cover-up of 2B? Why did it matter? You could have just gone with 2E straight from the beginning. Does the number really matter? Does it really matter? But yeah, again, I understand his position, but he's just being way too emotional. It's actually, the genders are swapped here. I mean, they're not real genders, it's just androids, right? But he's acting way too emotional on what he learned, and she is the reasonable one. Should be exactly the other way around, because that's how it usually goes. But, oh well. His hatred and anger is controlling him. And that is always the wrong choice. So we're gonna go with A2. For sure. I guess you can do this later as well. Or just replay. Are you sure? Yes! Understood. What happened? Oh, I see. So we do have to fight him. Hey, he also gets his part. That is not cool. Are you trying to hack me? Doesn't work. Actually, it did. Fuck. So now I have to defend myself against his hack. I can dodge his hacking thingy though, right? I believe. Like, not just with winning the hack, but also with when he shoots his thing at me.
Alert. Functionality reduced due to hacking activity. Proposal. Destroy YoRHa unit.
Yeah, no shit.
Damn it!
What does oral sensor even mean though? How do I get out of this? I guess I can't, huh? Wait, where is he? How could I not dodge that? Anyway. I guess when he succeeds in his hacking, then this becomes very painful for me. Wait, what happened? You just stopped time or something? That fucking pod. Ah, he got me again. I assume it's also somewhat scripted. Yeah, it's just like a time slowing thingy. That's not gonna be over yet, is it?
Pod! Hacking!
Acknowledged.
Oh god. Acknowledged.
Pod, we're going to repair 9S's logic circuits.
Acknowledged.
You think so? 9S's. It's 9s. Damn, do I have to walk all this way?
Tell me where to find the virus corrupting 9S.
Affirmative. YoRHa Unit A2. Core data for 9S is stored ahead.
Oh, so he was corrupted. I was thinking if he just
Severe
went
virus
mad.
corruption. Probability of successful deletion extremely low.
I think I know a way.
The idea under consideration is not recommended. This pod is a YoRHa tactical support unit. As such, it cannot approve of actions that would damage its supported unit.
You're not so bad, Pod. You know that?
That would damage ourselves? I see. Will she sacrifice herself? To save him? Am I going the wrong way or something? The fuck? I did, huh? What is this? It's just a block floating in the air. Wait, am I tripping? Oh! I get lost in the circuits, I assume. I was close, actually. Is this even faster? I can't tell. I still don't know where to go, though. How's that music? Alright. Okay, how do I get over there? I guess I have to... Oh. It's these stairs, I guess. How do I get there? Oh, it's literally here, isn't it? I see. Somehow I missed that. I don't know how. That's a lot of stairs. Alright. Alright. Alright.
I'll take care of everything. Pod. Take care of 9S.
What of you, A2?
I've still got something I need to do. You go ahead.
Acknowledged.
What does that mean? I just realized this is also why she cut her hair, like to be. Because she's the predecessor to it.
I never quite realized how beautiful this world is. I'm coming, everyone. I'm coming.
Meaningless code. It kinda is, isn't it? Like the YoRHa. Because they're all just designed to die. Wait, why is this coming from the top now? Usually this works the other way around, doesn't it? Okay, so she destroyed that rocket that destroys the moon, basically. Or the server on the moon. So the humanity, part of humanity that can live on the moon, even though they are dead for ages now, they can live on, basically. That's what this is saying. But who are these anime girls in red dresses? I have questions that weren't answered. The song is amazing, by the way. So 9S, she somehow repaired him or something, removed the corruption, so I guess he lives. That's what it seemed like anyway. Pod took care of him somehow. In some way. Whoops. And she destroyed the rocket and killed herself in the process? Sacrificed herself? Wait, there was a Japanese Extreme Martial Arts Association involved in this game? Interesting. Well, I guess makes sense to make the fighting look more real, huh? I'm thinking about what this all means, and I can't come to a conclusion that makes sense. I mean, we learned this all a lie. That's literally what NieR said, right? They've been used as tools by these whatever they are. This wasn't really revealed. I assume some sort of other code. I guess. Cup of tea productions. Nice. Some sort of other AI code thingy. But really, in this, that's kind of the sad thing. In this world, at this point, only androids still exist, right? Everything else living being has been killed. Like, the humans are dead, the aliens are dead. It's just the androids and machines fighting each other on the planet. It's actually quite sad if you think about it. It's like, for example, if you have a game where the AI is fighting the other AI and just let it run forever, and everyone else is already gone. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Especially if they have some sort of self-consciousness, self-awareness. And then they figure out, okay, why are we even fighting here? But this can also be another metaphor for humans, right? Because we keep fighting each other on planet Earth. And maybe there is nothing else out there. Actually, it's not true. There is a lot out there. We know that. It's been proven. But I guess this could be something they hint on with the game. Which is wrong, by the way. We have proof. There's a lot out there. And they're watching us. Not with evil intent, but actually they want the best for us. But we just keep fucking it up, pretty much. So I like that this game plays a lot with the fourth wall meta kind of idea. Because everything the game is doing, or everything that's happening in that story can really be also applied to humans in real life. With different sort of metaphors and what it does. It's very nice. I'm gonna have to think about this game for a bunch more days. But can we actually get to the D and E ending easily now, or do we have to play these fucking bosses again? Beautiful world. Achieve A2's ending. Beautiful world. But yeah, she said it's a beautiful world. I mean, she's correct. Is that why she's trying to keep? What's that? Oh, it's a sword. Isn't it? Chapter select cannot be accessed from turn screen and access pods. So there was the actual ending of the story then. Now you can get different endings, basically. Debug menu cannot be accessed by pressing RT and the thingy. But what is RT? Activating debug menu will disable all save functionality until you load any save data. Why would I do that? You can now use the debug room. It can be accessed from the start menu. A debug room, you can use the debug menu to freely place enemies. Oh, I see. Camouflage goggles. A2 wig. Machine research report. The strange resistance woman has a new topic to talk about. Talk to her at the resistance camp to find out what it is. Who is the strange resistance woman? Oh wait, do I want to save here? Or can I just not get to the other endings then? I guess we save this. Alright, let's continue. A, B, C, G, K, M. What a start. This starts a new game then, I guess? Oh, the red girl. Red girls, yeah. What does shared even mean? 2B, 9S? Okay, what happens if I go here? Oh. Oh, I can choose here straight away, huh? What does question mark even mean? Alright, let's choose the 9S ending then. But there's also another ending. How do I get this? The E ending. Then I assume D is 9S. So they were thinking that everyone would choose A2 first, huh?
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server.
Let's listen to this again to get more intel.
All of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
Yeah. That's why she didn't... That's why she destroyed the tower.
None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And YoRHa was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
9S, we...
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover. The official designation is 2E. Number 2 type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute YoRHa units.
Oh yeah, they were designed to kill YoRHa, right?
Right, 9S.
So her entire existence was killing...
Shut up!
them over and over again.
What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153.
and-
I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
Yes, so, I mean, he's corrupted. I kind of missed that because I thought we destroyed his virus in self-hacking. Maybe it didn't work, huh? But 2B was literally just designed to kill other YoRHa units. So whoever is putting the strings in the background here... It's actually funny because he also mentioned isn't it hilarious, right? That we were just the sacrificial lambs. There was also a hint at God, because many people think if there is a good God, like in Christianity for example, then why are we placed on this earth where we have to go through all this pain and loss and cruelty and killing each other, etc.? Why does he not interfere? Are we all just sacrificial lambs, etc., etc.? This is what many do when they wrestle with God, right? Which is a part of your faith, obviously. But it was also a hint at this. I noticed this when he said that. Because many people have asked themselves, if our God is good, why do we have to go through all this shit? I mean, I have the answer, if you want to know it. It's very simple, actually. But the problem is that the existence on Earth is way too immersive for us to understand this. But basically it comes down to this, I said it before. You are not your body, right? You are just, you are a soul controlling this body. You can see yourself as a mech. You know these mech games, mech warrior games, for example? You are the pilot in here. Actually, it's more in here, in the heart, but both pretty much. Controlling that flesh vehicle on Earth. And is so immersive you don't realize that you are actually You can also think of it as a game, right? You are playing your human life in this game, and you have the controls over here. It's the same thing, just like Inception. You must go deeper, right? Pretty much like this. That's how it works. It's very immersive. That's why I don't realize this. And you are here for the reason of having these very experiences that you have. They were predestined before you were incarnated into this plane. We all know this is all in these books in the back over here. All of them I read, I mentioned already. Where we have discovered this, but for example, by being in contact with aliens, but also with the higher beings, which is the same. So all the pain, all the loss, all the grief, all the bad things happening to you or have happened in your life, this all happened intentionally. Necessary. And you chose this yourself. Your soul chose these things in your life. For example, my soul chose to be betrayed on, cheated on after 12 years. So I go through this pain. Now you might be wondering why. What's the point in that? Well, it's to experience not just all things that the human range of emotions has to offer, and thus get different experiences as your soul is, but also it's often a catalyst for something greater. Like in my case. Well, through this I realized what my actual true purpose in life is. Through this I gained the ability to... I only just realized this recently, that I was... Basically was grown up as a people pleaser, right? From my mother and how she acted. But especially also in 12 years of marriage. Because whenever things were going well, then she would just start shit. Because she needed to feed off my emotions. That's all her problems from her childhood, but I never realized this. She was always would start any sort of shit. So I could never rest in peace, pretty much, rip. But be in peace because I knew that something else was going to happen whenever things were going nice. So I was always on alert mode in my subconscious and my body, basically, right? And so I had to learn now, or now I realized now, okay, this was there to help me to understand I have been trying to be the perfect guy and the nice guy and the people pleaser all the time. And I need to stop this, especially if I want to do this. Because this is my purpose, right? Streaming. And getting these deep messages out and sharing my experiences with others so they can learn from it. That's what this does, right? And that's the main reason why I do this. But in order for this to work, I have to stop trying to be perfect with everything I do, which I definitely tried to do when I was streaming in the past. And instead just experiencing it as it is. And even sometimes turn down questions from the audience or something you guys want, for example, because it wouldn't serve my purpose. But I had to learn this the hard way, because then, back in the days, I was sort of doing it, like before the marriage and all this, I was doing these things on my own, right? But now I actually do it consciously. And that's a very different approach, but I had to go through this pain to even understand that. That was a very long-winded way of saying that I know what I'm doing right now due to the pain I've been through. And that's basically what this does. It is showcasing you who you are. That is what pain does. Pain is a modulator for growth. Emotional pain, or like your muscle pain, we talked about this earlier. When your muscles are sore, that means they're growing, right? When your body is in pain, that means it is growing or protecting itself through whatever. If you are in emotional pain, that means your character is growing. And your soul is growing, right? And if you're wrestling with God, then your spirituality is growing through that pain. So pain is the modulator for growth. Through this, you become a better person. This is the necessary part. This is actually covered also in the game with the red girls when they said they actually don't want to kill A2. Like the one of them were correct. They said they don't want to kill A2 because that would put more pressure on the evolution if they have to keep fighting her and eventually beat her, basically. Because evolution is achieved through pain, right? There's this metaphor with that butterfly. It's like a huge butterfly thing. It's like as big of a hand, or two hands rather. And it can only grow to that size and have these huge, beautiful wings because her or process of going out of the cocoon into becoming an actual butterfly is very, very painful, and many of them die in the process. But through that pain, they develop strong enough wings so they can actually even fly at all. Same is true with trees, for example, right? They only can survive because of the wind they have to withstand while growing up. Like they had put some trees in these domes, right? In like theme parks or whatnot. But these trees just kept dying because they didn't have the strength to actually hold the crown, and they would just fall over because they didn't grow up with the strength of having to deal with all the winds on Earth. So again, the pain you feel and endure in your life isn't actually a bad thing, as painful as it is. It is what makes you who you are. It is what makes you grow. It is what makes you a better person. So anyone who is avoiding pain these days, which are many, they're actually doing themselves a disservice, and humanity as a whole. Because humanity really only evolved to that level that we are right now because of all the pain we've been through. From ice ages and catastrophes and whatnot. This is what made us more resilient. Anyway, let's do NieR. Enough talk. Oh, I have to fight like this? What the hell? Warning matter. A2, no shit.
None of this matters!
9S!
What if it doesn't matter?
Oh, it's the same old
Why
fight.
do I long for humans like this? Why do I desire the touch of something that no longer exists?
It's how we were made. Androids were designed to protect their human masters. Our core programming demands that we...
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Damn. Oh, what? Yeah, so the core programming is basically fighting his own evolution. That's interesting.
Just destroy it. If it all goes away, that'll solve everything!
Damn it!
Will it though? It's interesting, he says he longs for the touch of something that is gone, right, and isn't real. So basically, he did have feelings for 2E, I should call it then, right? That was really slow. Ow! Damn, it's isometric now. What the hell? That's new. Why did I not use this hacking style morph? It's actually kind of cool. Ow. Oh boy. That's a tough one. Oh, there's bombs. I feel like I gotta utilize these bombs, huh? What the? Damn, that was crazy. Okay. Damn. Yeah, that would have been cool to do more often, actually. Why did I keep this only for this ending? What is this guy doing in the back there? What the fuck?
Take care of 9S.
Oh. Oh, okay. Damn. Oh, wait. Wait, how did that happen? Damn. Okay. I guess he just dropped into her sword, basically. Huh? Damn, they both died. What the fuck? That's crazy. Oh, yeah, the pods. They survived. Fatal system error detected. Memory leak verified. Repair impossible. Beginning emergency evacuation for many memories. Oh, my name is NieS. A newly manufactured scanner model. January 13th. 11,942. Oh, you guys can see it. 11,000. Damn, what the hell is this year? Rolled out at 4 AM bunker time. I will fight for humanity with all my strength. The pleasure is mine, Commander. A light collapsed in a space of blinding white. Actually, I know this kills the music, but so you guys can actually see what's going on. A light collapsed in a space of blinding white. The pain is gone. The light envelops me. It's so warm. Is that heaven? I was anxious. A soldier from the moment I was born, thrown into the world alone. Nothing to rely on. No god to believe in. What? Kinda? The humans are your gods for that matter. I was alone. Task of infiltrating enemy territory to gather intelligence. In the fog. In the flames. Alone. My name is NieS. I'm here to provide support. To be came off as being rather aloof, cold even. She must have wanted to distance herself from me. I guess she didn't want to be attached to someone she had to kill again and again and again. Wait, so he does know of that. What the hell? But scanners like me mostly work alone, scouting out enemy lines and all that. I don't usually get a partner, it's kind of fun. I was so happy to be with someone. It was like I had a family. My damage worsens. I start to lose my memories. The space fills up with pure white light. It's like being buried in snow. It's a little bit cold. It's a little bit frightening. Will my soul disappear? Oh, it actually loses its opacity. A dark fog clouds my vision. As it ebbs and flows in its slow, dreamlike way, it gradually takes human shape. It's the red girl. She slowly begins to speak. This tower is a colossal canyon built to destroy the human server. Destroy the server and rob the androids of their very foundation. That was a plan devised by those girls. But they changed their mind. They saw us androids. They saw Adam and Eve. They saw how we lived, considered the meaning of existence, and came to a different conclusion. This tower doesn't fire artillery. It fires an arc. An arc containing memories of the foolish machine life forms. An arc that sends those memories to a new world. Perhaps they never reach that world. Perhaps they'll simply wander an empty sky for eternity. It's all the same to the girls, for them time is without end. True. Adam and Eve are inside the ark. Eve is asleep. Wait, what? How? Oh, he's still connected, right? Because we killed Adam. Wasn't it the other way around? Adam holds him in a gentle embrace. He seems to be smiling at me. I try to look up at him, but my body refuses to move. Looks like the damage has spread to my motor functions as well. Will you come with us? Asks Adam. The question was completely free of malice. It seemed I no longer had a reason to hate machines. Maybe I never had a reason in the first place. Oh, this actually hits very deep. I gotta talk about this in a second. What have I been fighting for? Who have I been living for? I don't know anymore. I try to speak my mind, but the words don't come out right. My thought routines are losing cohesion. I can't remember my name. I am mustering all my strength. I force out the words. I'll go with you. I stay. Okay. Bunch of things. So this is basically heaven. And it's actually very correct. How this would look like. Because in heaven you will very quickly realize that you will sort of quickly detach from your human body, all its emotions, all its needs, all its whatever the preoccupations you want to call it. And you will then realize, as he said, I suddenly don't hate them anymore because it doesn't matter. It's the same thing that will happen when you go to heaven. Heaven in the sense of, it's not like heaven in literal Bible, it's more in the sense of you will be only your soul again and will get rid of all the things that make you human. And you will be the pure spark of God. Because your soul is just a spark of God. The source is what it's called. And after we've been through all these experiences, in different life forms on different planets, different universes, different galaxies, we will then come back to source, which is God. With all these experiences, we come back to him in, which is just light, basically, right? Very warm light, as he said. But as soon as you leave Earth, you will quickly realize that none of this bullshit we deal with on Earth actually matters. Like racism, sexism, any sort of ism, really. It's all irrelevant. It means nothing, right? And this is also what people have noticed when they figured out that politics, for example, is just there to divide the populace, to gain control. It doesn't really matter if left or right wins in most cases, like 8% of cases. It's still just only to divide people. And once you get out of your bodily shell, you will quickly realize that none of it actually mattered. And you might feel a little bit bad about it, but at the same time you are enveloped in this beautiful light. So it doesn't matter, because you know, okay, it was just part of my existence. I didn't know better. For example, karma, right? And all this. The higher beings, and God for that matter, Source, they aren't mad at you for doing these things, because they're like bad things. They know very well that you were just a misguided soul and you didn't know better. You tried your best when you came here. You voluntarily came here to these things. You made all these mistakes, but they were part of your existence, right? And some of them you even needed to do for other people to learn the lessons. For example, it was also mentioned in the books that there was one soul they were in contact with, and it was run over by a reckless driver, right? It was kind of a brutal death, and they was asked, why was this something you chose to do? And it said it was voluntarily for that driver, the soul of the driver, to learn that they have to change their life. So they chose to do this. They chose to be killed in a pretty brutal manner that way. So the other soul can learn something in this very lifetime. This is how all souls operate. They don't care about right or wrong. They only care about what actually helps other souls to proceed in their quest to be one with God again. That's the only thing that matters. Because ultimately, at some point, whatever is happening on Earth right now will at some point cease to happen all entirely, and it won't matter whatsoever. And this is sort of what people have when they go through the existential crisis. Like, it doesn't really matter what we do on Earth, right? Because at some point in like 5,000 years, if you did anything bad today, it won't matter whatsoever. That is true, but you will have the experiences with you. You will take them with you, and they will matter in the grand tapestry of the lives lived here. So I assume this is how you choose between both endings, D and E. But, so I actually think going with him is the better choice. The correct choice for that matter. Because you will realize that everything that is in existence is just one. We're all one, right? There is no separation whatsoever. It actually helps you a lot if you go through life to see that you are one with everyone. Man, woman alike, black, white, Asian, whatever it is, they're all the same. It's all just a human soul dealing with other humans in this flesh vehicle, in this bodily flesh. It doesn't mean you let them do everything to you, right? This is not the idea of it. But it helps a lot to understand or see people differently when they do bad things to you, to realize this soul probably had to do this for whatever reason. I had to endure this for my reason. And to learn these things. And they don't mean ill. It's just what has to happen. It helped me a lot to deal with the cheating of my wife, for example. I'm not mad at her because I know this was chosen intentionally. So anyway, if we go with them, this is, I think, the right choice. Because then we are one in that arc trying to survive. Which was actually also in Soma. Great game if you ever played it. Amazing game. Same thing basically. In the end, consciousness was uploaded into some sort of device, an arc, and was shot into space, hoping there would ever be somewhere else. Yeah, let's just do it. I'll go with you. YoRHa have no right to remain in this world. Interesting. That was not the line I would have used, but whatever. Oh, so it does shoot the rocket, but it doesn't shoot it at... Why would I need such a huge thing just to shoot that rocket though? But this was done by the machines then, wasn't it? This whole building thing. Right? Oh. Everyone served a purpose, right? Sad. Well, we all have purpose to serve. And that was... ending the childhood's end. Oh! Childhood's end. So humanity has finally... Like humanity, I should say. It's not really humanity. It's the existence of these consciousnesses. They have matured out of Earth's school and they're now part of the universe, the galaxy, and the basically mature existence.
Report. All YoRHa unit black boxes now confirmed offline.
Oh.
Our mission to oversee the progress of Project YoRHa is complete. Proceeding to final stage of project. Commencing deletion of all data.
Oh. Damn.
Pod
Alright.
153 to Pod 042. Data noise present in stream. Requesting temporary halt to perform data check.
Sure. I don't know.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Data confirmed. Personal data for units 9S, 2B, and A2 appear to be leaking out.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Follow project rules and delete all personal data.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Personal data deletion request denied.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Failure to parse statement.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. There was data created in my banks as I was referencing the records. I realized something. I have come to the conclusion that I cannot accept this resolution.
The destruction of all YoRHa units is an essential component of the project plan. All data must be destroyed.
Pod 042 to Pod 153.
Why does it keep saying that?
Repeat. Personal data deletion request denied. Initiating data salvage. Pod 153. You hoped they would survive as well, didn't you?
Well?
We lack the authority for such an action. The rules are protected by low-level systems. Salvaging data poses an unacceptable level of risk. Knowing that, do you still wish for them to survive?
Oh, you can choose. Okay, I see. There's more endings then, isn't there? Alright, let's think about this. Basically, he wants to keep the data of our gang alive. Because he has come to his own awareness that it's the project plan. Like, this was the initial idea, right? That all YoRHa members get deleted completely and destroyed. Because they were only there to keep this war sort of going, right? But the Red Girls changed the plan and wanted to then just survive somewhere else. And 9S is there already. But if we delete them, we do delete A2 and 2B fully, even if 9S survives. Then again, what is the point of keeping them on Earth? In these pods. What does these pods even do now? That's the other question. Shouldn't they like self-destruct or something? It's like basically the question of letting the past behind you, leaving the past behind, and moving into the new life fully, or keeping the past as a remnant of what you've been through, which helps you to act differently in the future. Which both are valid points, by the way, and this is why this choice is so difficult. Actually, this is the first actually very difficult choice for me in this game. Everything else was pretty logical for me and straightforward, knowing what I know. But this one is tough because basically both is correct in my eyes. You can leave the past behind fully and just step into your new self, or you keep it as a remnant of what you did. No, actually it's simple, because I've just been on a rant earlier, not a rant, I've been on a tangent earlier, how our experiences are the only thing we keep with God. So I think we should do the same. We keep him. Yes. Oh, that was it the wrong ending? Oh, the end of YoRHa. Oh, so this was the E ending. Wait. I didn't get the D ending then, huh?
The defense program has initiated a purge. If this continues, our consciousness data will likely be deleted.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. We were created to execute the android's Project YoRHa plan. We had no capacity for emotion. But when we six were connected and exchanged information, something happened. I cannot deny the feeling of something resembling consciousness and emotion being born.
Unable to reply.
Perhaps we now understand that not everything has to have an answer.
Yep. Oh, I can kill Yoko Taro. Interesting. But for how long do I have to fight? Oh, damn. That is the most creative way I've ever seen end credits being done. That music, man. What an amazing song, by the way. Gives me goosebumps every time. Oh, so fitting, the weight of the world, right? They're basically the androids well carrying that. Do I have to win this, by the way? To succeed? Platinum games didn't really die, huh? Damn. Man, I'm still having goosebumps from this song. What the hell? How is this game touching me on such a deep level? How is it doing that? So I guess I must agree. Oh, first of all, before I get there, basically, so yeah, our pod gained self-consciousness, and this is why we didn't want to delete our gang. But yeah, I agree with this. This is the choice because we gotta keep our experiences and emotions from what we've been through and bring them back to God. I gotta look up the lyrics of the song, man. But yeah, I do agree with what someone said, or like many people said it, I guess, that this has one of the best stories ever put into any game. I agree with that. Because it touches on a lot of levels all at the same time. Lots of deep meanings. Welcome, Aftershock. Welcome back. Fuck! Actually failed. No, we don't give up. What do you mean? Don't tell me I have to do the same. Oh, damn. Oh, so there's levels to this, huh? Okay, I was here. Alright, I see. Yeah, I just failed. I'm sorry. Yeah, because it also... I mean, I said this many times before. Creativity is generally misunderstood what it means. If we do a creative game or creative movie or whatnot as humans, it isn't actually something we made up new. It is something we remembered from a different dimension or different past we lived through. So this happened somewhere else in a different dimension. Exactly this game as it is. I know it sounds weird. But that is what happened. It's well documented how this works, by the way. Why do I actually have to look at where I'm shooting from? I have to concentrate on this, but I was busy talking. So yeah, I love how this covers this. These topics I've been talking about so much. But I also want to definitely check out the other ending. D it was, I think we missed. Holy, that was close. When does it ever end though? I think that we might have smoked too much. No, it's true. It's well documented. I know it sounds weird, but it is well documented. Don't worry about it. But I know how it's... Fuck! I know what it sounds like. Message received? Wait, what? No. I don't accept defeat. What do you want? The concept of dimensions is difficult to understand, I know that. But the books behind me on my shelf explain this in great detail. Wait, do you have to do this whole thing again? This is the whole, Wait, environment I did already, didn't I? I'm confused. Oh, but what happened? That was so stupid. I saw it coming. I still ran in it. I firmly believe scientists make up stuff like parallel universes. Fuck. To justify having jobs, I don't think any of that stuff is real. Yeah, you can think that, that's fine, but it's been well documented that it's true. It's all, is it all pointless? Wait, it does say anything there. It's also not scientists, by the way. I mean, scientists... Science is interesting on a lot of levels because basically what it does is... If you gave a smartphone to someone 100 years ago, they would see it as magic. But it's not. We just learned how to use technology on a different level, right? The same thing about X-rays, for example. They can literally look into a human body, right? So it's just a question of time when science will discover these things. Right? But these books I'm talking about are actually not scientific books at all. They're spiritual books. Not even spiritual. Basically what's happening in these books is where we got all this information from. Oh boy. By Dolores Cannon, you should check her out. She wrote a ton of books. And she was a hypnotist, right? Fuck! And she actually just did hypnotize people to heal their mental issues. That was the main idea of it. But at some point she realized that she could actually go into past lives of these people. And even into contact with higher beings. Now this might sound weird, could just be some dude on drugs, right? Having dreams in their hypnosis. But the funny thing is that she did this to thousands of people all over the world and they all reported the exact same things. Of what the afterlife looks like, for example. What our soul is. And at some point a pattern emerges, right? And then you have to ask yourself, is this just coincidence? If it's 1,000 people reporting the same? Or is it the truth? I'll leave that to you, man. You gotta make this decision for yourself. I'm not here to convince anyone about this, because I know how weird it sounds. But I've been studying this for 10 years now, and the more I do, the clearer it becomes what is happening. Can we actually do this for once here? Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna lose to these red ones, am I not? Nope. That worked. But yeah, it's a difficult concept, I'm well aware of that. And most people would just deny this bullshit the first time they hear it, that's fine. We all have our own path to get to this realization. Or maybe not. Toad's fine. The shit looks hard. It is very hard indeed. I don't even know if I have to do this at all. Probably not. Probably not. But yeah, I mean, since we're here and this is part of the game. I also still want to get the other ending. But it shouldn't take that long to get there. Holy! That was a lot. It's not actually that hard, to be honest. Most of these are the orange ones you can destroy. The red ones, of course, is always tough. The problem is just how many there are. Right? That's the only problem, really. Fuck! That was so close. And if we fail now, I just give up on it, actually. Just don't care. Quack luck. Although we are pretty far. What is quack luck? Alright, whatever. Yes. Don't title screen. Achieve 9 asses ending, alright. A, B, C, G. So this was... But this was E, right? Right? So we still have to do D. And then we got all the main endings, I believe. And I guess this is when we don't choose to preserve our thingies. A, B, C, D. Oh, there was D. Never mind. Wait, it said E. Wait. Just go there again. Is it here where you choose this? Let's go here. You have to make a choice, right? Oh, my game crashed. Nice. Alright. Thank God we just saved. Just close very fast. Nice. Nice. How do I get the E ending then? Because it did say, actually say the E, but I guess I didn't finish that. Did I have to actually, do I have to finish the hacking thing to get the E ending? That's odd. Let's try this again. We had that cutscene. Okay, didn't crash this time.
I'll take care of everything. Pod. Take care of 9S.
What of you, A2?
This is the only one of Platinum games I haven't beat.
I need to do.
I mean, it's a lot of endings you will have to beat.
Acknowledged.
So I can understand that.
I'm sorry.
Wait. This isn't 9S's ending though, is it? Also, I have to play.
I never quite realized.
Yeah, this is the wrong ending they just gave me here, isn't it? I just realized that. Yeah, what the hell? Why is he giving me this again? That makes no sense. So do we have to fight A2 again? I can't skip this. Okay, I'm not gonna sit through this again. Sorry. Really hoping I do Bayonetta 4 after Ninja Gaiden 4. I've never played Bayonetta, by the way. Looked cool, but I missed many games. But I kind of just never got around to do it. Somehow. I mean, Square Enix is... What are they actually doing these days? Other than Final Fantasy. Is Yoko Taro still around to do another NieR game? Although I assume this story is pretty much told, isn't it? I guess we have to do... Oh, this one, huh? 9S, yeah. I thought they did not NieR game recently. Did they? Really? Damn, how did I miss that? We gotta look this up later.
Take care.
NieR Replicant in 2021. Oh. Oh yeah, he fell into her assault basically. Yeah, I see. It's a prequel, okay. Because I thought Replicant was already made back in the days. I guess it wasn't. Yeah, we know this. Don't have to watch him suffer there again. So, we're in heaven again, right? Yeah. My name is 9S. A newly manufactured scanner mod. If you've been through this, yes, we have to make a choice. I do choose not to be with them this time. Maybe that's a different ending, yeah. Thrown to the world alone. Nothing to rely on, yeah. I actually disagree with no god to believe in, because he had the humans as gods, right? They are his creators. Yeah. Death is coming. But they changed their mind. Destroy the server, rob the engines of the very foundation. It still isn't explained who these girls are, right? The red girls. It's just never mentioned apparently, huh? If I was an arc containing memories of the foolish machine life forms. Foolish. I mean, for inside the arc, yeah. Let's deny that for a second. Even though I agree with going with them. I want to see if that gives me... I'll stay. I'll stay. We YoRHa, we don't deserve to be loved by this world. Yeah, so it basically just dies forever then, huh? I assume. No.
So that's where you were. To be.
Oh yeah, in the arc, basically, huh? Oh, okay. Oh, it's basically the choice of not going with the machine life forms because YoRHa were already designed to just die on Earth anyway. So he's basically following his protocol, so to speak. That is D now, I guess. Wait, yeah, I got this earlier though, Childhood's End, but then suddenly, somehow I got... Wait, no. Am I stupid? Did we do this already? I have to wait for it again. Shit! What's the E ending then? I'm very confused. We have to sit through the song again, huh?
Unit black boxes now confirmed offline.
Yeah, we've been through this.
To oversee the progress of Project YoRHa is complete. Proceeding to final stick commencing deletion.
Yeah, now the other part intervenes.
The data noise present in stream. Requesting temporary halt to perform data check.
What if we don't do this? Oh, what happened? Did they fuck it up? And we already have the D ending, okay. So how do I get the E ending? In 2024, Yoko Taro, the creator of NieR, said he's working on something new, according to Google. Oh. Working on something new, whatever that means, huh? Seems like I'm being unable to get the other ending, huh? There's too many choices. What's the right one to get the E ending? It must be with 9S, because with A2 I didn't have any other choice. Hey friend, just came to say hi since I need to run some errands and buy merchandise for the bar. Welcome back, Roll Genki. You're coming in at the end of the game pretty much. Just figuring out how I get to the E ending. Which is apparently quite difficult. So we have to interfere with the stream. And then choose to kill everyone, I guess? Like accepted deletion. Basically. It doesn't matter what I choose here, apparently. From the looks of it. Yeah. Thank God we can actually skip through this. It doesn't really matter what I choose, does it? Yeah, we have no right to remain in this world, or we have no right to succeed, live. Yeah, basically just skips the 1 second of this thingy, okay. I get that. Okay. It still says D though, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, so this is not how I get the E ending, I suppose. Wish you a good stream and a good game. Thank you! I mean, it's gonna be all pretty soon, so... I also need to wait for a friend's GPU to arrive since he borrowed mine, so I haven't been able to play the game and I don't want any spoilers. Gotcha! But this is not how we get the E ending. Do I have to Google this, really? So it already says the ending.
All YoRHa unit black boxes now confirmed offline. Our mission to oversee the progress of Project YoRHa is complete. Proceeding to final stage of project. Commencing deletion of all data. Pod 153 to Pod 042. Data noise present in stream. Requesting temporary halt to perform data check.
Actually, it says
042 to Pod 153.
players must
Data
first
confirmed.
complete, yeah.
Personal data for units 9S, 2B, and A2 appear to be leaking out.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Follow project rules and delete all personal data.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Personal data deletion request denied.
Pod 153 to Pod 042.
Oh, so I have to win this minigame. Okay, that's
Pod
pretty much it.
042
Yeah, alright, gotcha.
I have Pod repeat. Personal pod.
Well, that's gonna be tough, but alright,
We
let's try it.
welcome knowing that. Do you still wish for them to survive?
Yes. Oh, it crashed, really? You gotta be shitting me, man. So I have to win this, this, what's it called? The minigame at the end. Why does the game keep crashing, though? Is this part of the immersion into the story? That life just keeps crashing? Or the game, for that matter? But there's this other thing at the end of chapter selection where I can choose this, but it doesn't work. Right? When I go here, chapter select, I go to the tower, there is this thing at the end. It literally says... But last time I tried it, it just didn't work. Have you ever played the indie game Meaningless? I did not. What is it about? What's happening? Let's do the D ending, I guess. Oh, let's see. Okay. Wait, but then it doesn't work, does it? I think you enjoyed the story world. I see. Does this thing come up again? It doesn't, right? This only happens with 9S's ending, doesn't it? What's it about, though, Meaningless? Without spoilers?
Report. All
Oh, it does. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Go ahead. So I have to win this.
Pod 0 person.
Pod follow.
Pod's personal.
Pod failure.
Pod
What I choose, it doesn't really matter, does
This
it?
is all
Pod repeat. Personal pod. You hope they would.
we lack the root knowing that.
Please don't crash. Oh, there it is, the end of YoRHa. Okay. Oh yeah, this is what it showed me earlier, but I have to win this apparently, huh? Okay, gotcha.
The defense program has initiated a purge. If this continues, our consciousness data will likely be deleted.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. We were created to execute the android's Project YoRHa plan. We had no capacity for emotion, but when we six were connected and exchanged information, something happened. I cannot deny the feeling of something resembling consciousness and emotion being born.
Unable to reply.
Perhaps we now understand that not everything has to have an answer.
True. It's more like everything does have an answer, but we don't understand it yet. And that's totally fine. By the way, this game is tough. This minigame. It's actually tough. I know I said earlier that it's not that tough. Compared to other hackings we've done, it isn't, but it just never stops. You gotta kill the big ones fast. Those were the stupid red ones. Love this song a lot, man. That was so dumb. I should never take damage from an orange one. Ever. That should just not happen. Whoever was the lead in the music, absolute legend. Absolute legend. I can't look at chat right now, otherwise I'll be losing again. Answer you later. Sorry. I really need to focus on this, man. And they're also getting tougher towards the end, the red guys, like the big guys. Ooh, that was close. What the hell is even that? KO equals S? What does that mean? Oh. Extreme martial arts. Be blue. Actually, it makes you remember all these companies better, which is interesting. Which I'm not interested in all knowing them, but compared to other end credit scenes. But who's shooting the red ones? This is bullshit. When does it ever stop? I'm over it. Too many people work in this game. I don't like it. Holy fuck. No, it's actually tough. Oh! What do pharmaceutics have to do with this game? What the hell? Don't make me lose last second, man. When does it stop? Make it stop. Man, this is my last life. Not cool. Oh, Square Enix, so it should end soon, I was gonna say. Basically, you wake up on a crashed spaceship and your partner is gone missing. That's all I can say without spoilers. It's survival horror, I see. Interesting. I like space games a lot. We're gonna play Mass Effect as well. That sounds interesting. Survival horror, though, I don't know. But it sounds interesting. Signales, okay. I believe in you. Well, we failed. Hey, all of Platinum Games' credit sequences are minigames. Bayonetta and Vanquish have this ending credits as well. Damn. It's a thing for them, huh? Oh, you don't even start from the beginning? I didn't know that. But Square Enix just doesn't die, huh? There you go. Holy... what? What? How am I supposed to get through this? Are you kidding me? No. I should maybe read these quotes there, huh? This shit is OP. What the fuck? This is impossible, man. So it seems a good bit longer, harder than those. Okay, yeah, it is. Like, there's so many, there's just no space. The problem is that it just doesn't move. Like, you can't really do these small movements that matter. You know? Oh! That was so close. Fuck! How did I hit that? The thing games are silly little things now. I keep forgetting to look at... Why do I have to do this every time? Wait, why did that hit me at all? Okay, we got through this a little bit better, but this is just... What the fuck, man? There is no meaning to this minigame. That's what I can attest to. For sure. Boy! Rescue offer received from Clown. What does that mean? I'm serious. Even just a game, one thing is certain, you've got us with you. I retired the session, the only one. What does that mean? In any case, never surrender. Yeah, of course, except offer. No. We got this. Maybe. Maybe not. Fuck. Boy. Rescue offer. What does that even mean? I mean, this is right before the end, isn't it? I know how to get through this without taking damage. This is insane. Maybe I should take this awful. I don't know. Ah! They're not. Limo. What are you planning on playing next? I'm not quite sure. It might actually just be... what's it called? Oh, I didn't mean to take on an offer though. Alright, whatever. I guess you kind of have to. Alright, okay, I mean, that makes it easier. Metal Gear Solid 2. It's gonna be a short stint. It's like 2 streams. Maybe 3, then the game is over. We'll see. But Mass Effect is also on the list still of games I have to play. This is some hacking I can't get behind. I would have needed that in the game as well. Just beat MGS2 last week, let's go. Damn, how are we playing the exact same games at the same time? How does this work, friend? Oh damn. How? That's not a coincidence, right? His data has been lost. Oh god, I feel bad now. Wait, why is Square Enix again? What? Andy's data has been lost. No. I mean, you could have never done this without the others, right? This seems insane. Special thanks. How many times would they send in Square Enix? What the hell? Are we done already? Honestly, it's getting annoying at this point. Just finish it already. We did it, huh? Okay. Alright. What is this ending all about?
Everything that lives is designed to end.
It's not correct, actually.
They are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death.
That is true.
However, life is all about the struggle
Very correct.
within this cycle. That is what we believe. Pod 153 to Pod 042. How is it going?
I am embarrassed.
Why is that?
I launched a suicide attack, and yet, here I am, still alive.
Wait, why'd you do that?
I must look very silly.
Do not feel bad about it. We are alive, after all. And being alive is pretty much a constant stream of embarrassment.
That concept is a bit too abstract for me to understand at this time. I will save it in my list of things to analyze later.
Question, Pod 042. Did the data salvage restore all of their past memories?
Yes.
And are those recovered parts of the same design as previous ones?
Yes.
Then,
Oh.
won't that simply lead us to the same conclusion as before?
I cannot deny the possibility. However, the possibility of a different future also exists. A future is not given to you.
Yeah, I was thinking.
It is something you must take for yourself.
Damn! Mic drop. So basically rebuilding them from the memories, huh? Man, this game really sets you on an existential crisis, doesn't it? Oh, A2 is also still here, huh? Wait. Oh, it's the pigeon, the symbol of peace. The minds that emerged.
153 to player. Please respond to this query.
To
Do
player?
you, faithful player, have anything you would like to say to other players who are suffering because they cannot finish NieR Automata?
Automata? Oh, that's how it's pronounced. Automata. I thought it was Automata, but okay. Sure. Choose a part of your message to edit. Oh, nice. USA. Okay. Oh, this was the messages we saw earlier. Oh, I didn't even realize that at all. I see. Oh, I see. But there's a bunch of things we also have to mention first. So many things. My mind is exploding. It's exactly what games should do, right? The anime probably explains the ending a bit more clear. I see. There's a new anime. I have no idea how connected to the games it is, but I thought you would know. Okay, interesting. Well, I think it does make sense, though. Well, maybe not clearly, but because I think basically what it is, what the message is, really. I mean, there's many messages, and I guess the main message is that you can choose a message yourself, which you can literally do here, right? But an overall underlying arc I've seen a lot in playing through the game was that the human, or any, no, not human, any being's drive for survival is the strongest force, and it will do everything, strongest force, and it will do everything to make the survival happen. That's basically what's happening, right? Now, in this ending of E, which is actually very interesting, same thing, the pod gained self-consciousness, and then it could not let everything else die. I think that's sort of the idea. This is what makes us human. Even as much as we kill ourselves on this planet all the time, right? We still want to make sure that that humans survive, right? Or any sort of beings, that they survive, after all, regardless of what's happening. That's the underlying force of everything, survival, right? Regardless of all the shit you deal with every day, all the bullshit we go through with gender shit and bullshit and racism and sexism, whatever it's going on. Basically, we just want to survive as humans, right? On this planet. That's sort of the main idea, I think. I mean, there's obviously way more layers to this going through the game. But that's sort of the main thing. Why is it actually showing USA and not from the USA? This is Germany. Then where is it? Why is this not alphabetically ordered, please? The fuck? Switzerland? I was hoping that it... There it is. Oh, you can't actually choose it. You can't type it yourself. I guess they didn't want to have this because people would just write stupid shit because... You know, some puberty guys would post some stupid shit in there, regardless of how deep the meaning of the game actually is. But anyway, you and I are the same. This is actually the message I want to get out. Never surrender, keep going, I'll give up here. What else? We all are the same. I mentioned this earlier in the stream. Even though all bodies are different, the souls are all the same. Effort will be rewarded, that's true. Break a leg. And there's a lot. Never give up the struggle. Survive. Yeah, I'll give... Huh. Suffering makes people grow. That's it. That is my main message for everyone. One thing is certain. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. I'm a ginger, I don't have a soul. I know that meme, but it's not correct. We all do. Wasn't it that way back in the past, wasn't it that gingers were sort of seen as divine beings because of their hair? Like their soul was the fiery blaze, right? Something like that. I bet that's like hundreds of years ago.
Pod 042 to player. Please respond to this query. You, faithful player of this title, have lost your life multiple times to make it this far.
It's true.
You have faced crushing hardship and suffered greatly for it. Do you have any interest in helping the weak?
Of course.
Selecting this option enables you to save someone somewhere in the world. However, in exchange, you will lose all of your save data.
I see.
Do you still wish to rescue someone, a total stranger, in spite of this?
100%, always.
The person you save will be selected at random.
Nice.
As a result, this person, who cries out for help even as we speak, may be someone you intensely dislike.
It's fine.
Do you still wish to help?
Yes.
You worked so hard to unlock debug mode and chapter select, but they will no longer be available to you.
Yes.
Do you still wish to help?
Yes.
You may not receive thanks for your efforts.
I know.
Some may say that your efforts are purely for show.
No, there's a reason for
Do you
that.
still wish to help?
Yes.
And you are truly sure about this?
Yes.
Very well. In exchange for all of your data, I will convey your will to this world.
Thank you. And we'll tell you in a second why I did this. Now everything's gone, huh? Oh damn it, I actually had a thingy for this. That's cool. That is very cool though. Oh, everything's being deleted. Nice. I love this. That's probably the best thing about the game, to be honest. Because the meaning of it is very, very deep. Final survey, yeah. And they actually make you see what is happening. That's cool though. Very cool. Yeah, I get rid of all of it. I mean, it's easy for me because I'm not gonna proceed playing anyway. But regardless of that, I would have done it anyway. For a bunch of reasons. But first is because that is exactly what makes us human. Because I mentioned it earlier, that is the main thing how our soul operates, right? Our soul chose to came into this earth as it is and has contracts with other souls to do things. Maybe even kill...
All of your data has been deleted.
Yes.
And so, we must say goodbye.
It's a bittersweet...
I feel a slight amount of...
Me too.
Sadness.
Me too.
It is time for the final words.
Affirmative.
To all of you who spent time with this game, thank you. Thank you for playing.
What is it saving though? Like, how? Oh! Wait, but... I thought I deleted everything. Oh, new game. There we go. But we get a new title screen. That's amazing. Okay, so... I'm gonna put it... Okay, I wasn't finished. First of all, gotta gather my thoughts here. So yeah, because our souls chose the things we go through in our life, right? All the pain. I talked about this earlier for like 20 minutes, so just scroll back if you want to listen to this at one of the endings. But basically, we are here to help each other because the souls are all the same. Our bodies are different, and our beliefs are different, and our faith is different. That's all fine, but the souls of all humans are the same, and we are here to help each other. And this is why I did not even hesitate to get rid of everything just to help a stranger who might even dislike me. That's also the main teaching of Christianity in my eyes. I think anyway. And this is also what makes humanity great, and this is what would be needed more to actually ascend to higher levels in consciousness and finally ascend as humans. If you would not question others so much and help them regardless. Unless, of course, they want to harm you, then obviously you have to protect yourself. But the main goal should still be to help other people, right? this is, for example, also is it the main reason? I guess it's one of the main reasons for me doing these streams on this channel, because you might have noticed by watching me that my playthroughs are a little bit different, as in that I sit there sometimes for 20 minutes pondering about existence and the meaning of life, or the meaning of the game in this very thing, other than just playing through it. I only play story-driven games, heavy story-driven games, for that very reason, because I want to help people to see what is actually going on in life and in reality and in the galaxy, with the things I have learned over 10 years of studying the subconscious mind, the mind, and even existence itself. So I have a lot to share there, and also my personal experiences. But this is my main goal with this. And of course I also just like playing these games, right? I mean, I'm not gonna lie here, obviously it's just nice to just play these games on stream. Anyway, so this was why I chose this so easily and so fast. However, I can also understand why someone would choose no here if they want to get all the endings. I get that. But I love this so much that I put this in the game. This is such a deep meaning for humanity as a whole. Which is funny, right? Because this is just a stupid game, isn't it? I mean, I made a video about this, it goes out tomorrow, why I think that gamers are actually great people. Because of that very reason. Because these games, they have sent you... And I am one of you guys who played a bunch of games. You've been through grief, anger, hatred, pain. You've been through existential crises. You've been questioning the nature of existence, the nature of humans. So you've been through all these things already, playing through these games. So you are ahead of most people simply by pondering over these things in your games, right? It's very simple. Because most people just never think about the things NieR Automata actually makes you question. So that is just very amazing. And that, I don't want to say that all gamers are just better people, but you've just been through a lot of shit, basically, and that makes you... I guess it does make you better than a lot of people. I guess we could say that. At least in that regard. Of knowing things. Of life. Now, so back to the ending E. That was actually amazing, because the pods gained their self-consciousness. Then you have plenty of options from Yoko. I don't know any other games he made, and also other similar vibes like... I already played through Stellar Blade on stream. Check out the playlist tab. I know I did the order wrongly, because Stellar Blade basically copied a lot from NieR Automata. I know that. I shouldn't call it copying. It was more of a homage to a game the devs liked a lot, and you can tell. Stellar Blade was also amazing, also a great story, and it has a great ending, which is, I think, more about masculine and feminine in this game. Which this one is more about humans in general. But Stellar Blade was amazing. Super fun fact, this game world is actually the outcome of one of the endings of another game called Drakengard, specifically the E ending of Drakengard. Interesting. I feel like I needed to play 5 other games before even playing NieR Automata, which is interesting. But yeah, as I said, the pods gain self-consciousness, and this is why they just couldn't kill off that species. And this is sort of the idea that any sort of being that exists always wants to survive, right? Regardless of its existence being questionable or pointless to an extent. And so I can see a future here happening where 2B, A2, and 9S, the gang, are restored with the memories. They don't know what happened, probably. I mean, I guess it was safe to an extent. Even though 9S was corrupted, right? So, I don't know. But... actually, I should take a screenshot here. Could maybe use it as a thumbnail. We'll see. But yeah, that is amazing. Because they are just not giving up. So it's just enough for one single, simple program like the pods to survive an entire species, basically. Now play Drakengard, just have an IRL friend that doesn't shut up about it. Well, I would be that friend if I would be an IRL friend of yours. I would just never shut up talking about the existential meaning of whatever game I'm just currently playing. That's who I am. And that's why I'm doing this on stream, because nobody is stopping me from doing that. Well, that's just exactly who I am. By the way, also, very fitting that today, because now let's actually talk about, we covered the endings. They were great, like the main endings. But we can talk about, because today, as I mentioned, this came in the mail, right? Our great 2B over here. It's actually a very cool thingy. I like this a lot. With all the assets as they should be, right? Looks very cool. I like it a lot. It was just 20 bucks. I should actually make this bigger. One sec. Because we're done now anyway. Really cool for just 20 bucks, I think. Pretty cool design. Also on eBay. Also very sturdy, so it's not like cheap shit. Very nice. We're gonna keep it here. I mean, we have discovered it's 2E, not 2B, right? Yeah, I think you'd like Signalis. That game has existential dread all over it. I'm definitely gonna check it out. We're gonna check out the trailer. But it sounds good for sure. But yeah, so the game. About the game. I can safely say, I think, that it is surely, at least story-wise, one of the best games I have ever played. And not even close. I have not played a story that had that deep of a meaning and that many layers to it. It's actually crazy. And I still haven't even comprehended most of it, I feel like. Even though I have seen all the main endings, right? And I feel like half of it I probably missed, which is crazy for a game. So that's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now, I wouldn't say it's the best game I ever played. And this is also tough to... I don't think there is a best game I ever played. I think the game of the year this year should definitely be Expedition 33. If both games came out the same year, I would probably still vote for NieR Automata because of the deep meanings within it. Even though I think gameplay-wise, Expedition 33 was a better game. Which is tough to compare because one is a live-action game, the other one is a turn-based game. But I enjoyed that more from... Then again, it's like, this is, what, 7 years old? So obviously a lot happened in that time. I did like the combat though. I only really figured it out towards the end properly with the counters and all that. That was kind of cool. I wish that the weapons mattered more. So you can actually change, like you can change them all the time, but due to the upgrades I got, I kind of had to play with the same weapons most of the time. Otherwise it just wouldn't do the damage. That felt a little sad. But I guess you can, if you do more side quests, maybe you have better gear. I don't know. But what I liked a lot, really, about the gameplay also is that everything was just an immersive experience. Like every single detail, even down to the fact of how the menu is structured. You were literally just playing like the Android, right? And that was just amazing. So every minute detail of the game was built around the story of it. And that is just amazing. That is just absolutely amazing, man. Now, I don't want to go on an entire rant on what the game actually means, because I've done this throughout the entire playthrough of the game. And especially with the endings. I mean, I went deep there. But I think if you have to summarize it, from my perspective at least, I might be wrong, but there's no really right or wrong. I think it's just what you gain from it, what it is hitting in you right now at that very moment. That is what matters, really. Is evolution, maybe, could be the word, or suffering. And I would probably go with suffering, because this is what Jordan Peterson also said, that life is suffering. And even Buddha said this, right? It's not even Jordan Peterson's word, it's Buddha said this himself, that the meaning of life is suffering. And people say, oh, what does that mean? I don't want to suffer all my life, that's pointless. But there's multiple layers to this, and this game covers this a lot, because basically the YoRHa units, like all our gang, they were suffering their entire existence, having to fight a war they don't actually like, only to try to protect their creator, the humans, only to figure out that it's all a lie, in the end. And then what point does their existence even have? Which is a lot of layers to this as well. You could talk about for hours. But basically, they've been suffering the entire time going through this. And especially 2B, right? Or 2E, our lady over here. She has been suffering through this, seeing and killing 9S herself the entire time. And she just wanted to end this, basically. I think that's the sort of main meaning of it. But suffering as the meaning of life has multiple meanings. One is, as the Red Girls said correctly, that this is what is evolution. Through pain you grow, right? Much like your muscles, I mentioned it earlier. When you go to the gym, your muscles will hurt, but through that pain, they will grow. Same is the pain you go through emotionally, all the pain you've been through, that will make you stronger to deal with those emotions better in the future. Spiritually, if you wrestle with God because he doesn't answer your prayers and shit will go down, this will make you stronger in your faith in the process later. And that's the funny thing about these pain, or pain in general. It doesn't look like it initially, and you kind of want to get rid of it, but the longer you stick with the pain, the stronger you become, and the better it will make you in the process. So I think the main lesson of this is that you should never avoid pain or suffering, because this is what makes you grow. At least that's it for me, right? That's all my lesson I got from it. Do you ever play CRPGs? What is that? I've never heard of that, honestly. I don't know. Why is chat not showing, by the way? That's another weird thing. I don't know. Or did it show? I don't know. Whatever. But the other thing is, of course, as I mentioned earlier, that all the things we go through in our life were predestined to happen like this. They had to happen like this. We chose this as our soul chose this for incarnation on this planet. And so all the bad things you're going through are intentional for helping you to grow. So life is suffering in that sense as well. This is why you're here. Like top-down RPGs like Baldur's Gate or Pillars of Eternity. Does Divinity Original Sin 2 fall into that category? Because I did play Original Sin 2 off stream. Yes, it does. Okay. The story sounded very interesting, especially because they use source energy, which is funny because God is actually literally called source by the higher beings. So I was really into it, but I didn't like the gameplay. I actually liked the turn-based design a lot actually. It was very cool. But I hated the fact that it's very open in what you can do. This is actually what people like about the game. I didn't. I like linear games. Because what I really hated was I walk into an area and then I just severely underleveled for that boss. And then I have to go 5 areas back, 2 hours running around to just even do this to get there. And that just pissed me off. It was just annoying. I'm just weird like that. I'm sorry. I rather had these somewhat linear games where I can at least have some guidance where to go. I guess it's just taste. Baldur's Gate has been praised by many people as being a great game. I haven't played it. Maybe we will. I don't know. Lots of games we still have to play. Why are they called CRPGs though? What's the C stand for? So anyway, as I said, that is part of your existence on here, the suffering, and gaining these experiences of that suffering and bringing them with you when you die. Because that's the only thing you take with you when you die. Not your house, not your cars, not your women, not your money. None of it you take with you. The only thing you take with you through the Great Wall of Death is the experiences you had on Earth. That's the only thing. So these are the ones you have to take care of. And this is why I like games so much, because they help you to experience emotions and things and whatnot you wouldn't otherwise be able to. So this is sort of, I actually truly think that video games accelerate the growth of humanity as a whole, as weird as it sounds. If you play such games, not just like climbing a meaningless ladder on Slope of Duty 18 or whatnot. That of course doesn't do anything. But if you play these games, your consciousness grows much faster than it does for other people. The C originally stood for computer, but now it just means classic. I see. Oh, it's a classic. Oh, get it. Okay. I see, yeah. Yeah, maybe it's going to be Baldur's Gate at some point. I don't know. Back in the 90s, RPGs like Fallout 1 or Baldur's Gate just were not possible on a console, so that's where the C came from. I see. Some nice internet lore there. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, as I said, maybe Baldur's Gate at some point. I don't know. The problem with these games is that they take forever to play through. I still have to play The Witcher 3, and Mass Effect is also going to take a lot. Yeah, so we'll see. Anyway, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth also is on the list still. I already bought it, so I don't know when I do this. Because that's also going to be like $100. So yeah, yeah, just amazing game, honestly. Amazing game. Anything I didn't like? Yeah, mouse and keyboard layout was ass. That's the only thing, really. I had to play with a controller, which I didn't like that much, to be honest. Because in Stellar Blade was actually a much better gamer with mouse and keyboard than with controller. I tried both. But I mean, it's an older game, so it's fine. There's a smaller scale one called Disco Elysium. I heard of this, where you play a detective that has a lot of existential dread, deep thinking. I want to recommend it, but you don't like RPGs, it's hard to get into. I mean, I gotta check it out. Maybe I like it. It's also, by the way, I don't have a problem with starting a game on stream and then I just decide midway through that I hate it. And then it's just never gonna play it. That's also the thing, how you get rid of your backlog of games, right? You just start them, and then somebody realizes, okay, I fucking hate it. You don't have to finish it. You don't have to finish games. They turn the idea of internal thought into a mechanic. That is pretty cool. Yeah, we'll see. As I said, my backlog is pretty large, but I'm definitely gonna check it out. What was it? Disco Elysium. I heard of this before. And what's the other game you mentioned earlier? I am just going to scroll up chat later and look what I did. But yeah, definitely go check out NieR Replicant, the prequel from 2021. That also sounds interesting. More of the lore in this one. Oh, Signalis. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, nothing else to say, I think. I might just have to ponder over this game for quite a while. I'm going to make a review video, of course, where I sort of cover most things that come to mind. But it was amazing. Now I'm just somewhat mentally overwhelmed with how great and deep this game was. So I have to ponder about this for a bunch of days and then we'll make this video. But anyway, that was it for today, gentlemen. Thanks everyone for being here. This game was amazing, truly amazing. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, our whole playthrough. And if you haven't watched it and still want to rewatch it, just check out the playlist tab. There you see all the videos in there. And the next game probably, I'm not certain. I'm going to be back on Wednesday. And the next game probably is going to be Metal Gear Solid 2. It's a very high chance of this happening. Because it's not a full blind playthrough. I played through the game a little bit 20 years ago. I don't know how old the game is, but many moons ago. But I was a porn-addicted puberty guy at the time, so I didn't retain anything of the game. So I'm gonna look into the game with new, fresh eyes now, many years later, with a better understanding of humanity, so that's gonna be very interesting. And I hope that soon, TM, my 4K gaming PC will arrive. Then we can stream some high fidelity games as well. Visual fidelity. When do you usually start your streams? Usually it is between 3 and 4 p.m. my time. So that is 4 or 5 hours earlier than it is now. Usually. Except for Sundays, I tend to start even earlier, like about 8 hours earlier than now. And we do longer streams there. I can't do every Sunday though. It's only every second Sunday because every other second Sunday I have my son over. And I can't stream when he's around, obviously. So yeah. But make sure to just sub and maybe the notification bell if you want to be reminded when I go live. I also am live on Twitch if you like that more. but Twitch only allows for 1080p streams. YouTube has 1440p. Nothing I can change. Twitch just is like that. But some people like Twitch more. And admittedly, the Twitch chat is faster than YouTube chat for some reason. And for some reason, Twitch chat doesn't show on stream. I don't know why. I gotta figure that out as well. Anyway, as I said, sometimes the stream quality drops as it does right now. I don't know why it went that low, but still having some ISP issues. Whatever. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. It was great having you all here while we did this playthrough. It was amazing. Love you all. Make sure to like and subscribe. And then I will see you guys on Wednesday for the next game. And you can actually also check out on Twitch in the About section. You see what games I played already and the list of games I still want to play on stream. And check out the playlist tab on YouTube. This is where you find all the previous streams I played through. So yeah, have a good day, everyone. Thanks for being here. Love you all. And goodbye, Aftershock, and everyone else who's been lurking. You all have a good time. And bye-bye.